I'm here with Emily Sanders, who is a first grade teacher at Jenkins Elementary at Jenkins Independent. And when I saw that I was going to have a chance to interview you, I was so excited because what her project's all about, if you can imagine this, first graders tweeting. You know, and I've been only tweeting for a year, but when we think about what our young people are doing, that's amazing. So tell us about your project and how you came up with the idea.
Sure. It's an entrepreneurship project-based learning project. Our essential question was, how can we make life sweeter in our school community? And that's just kind of where that was our starting point. And I introduced it to the students, and we posted it on Twitter, and it was so neat. We've used Twitter in our morning meeting, and it was so neat to see how the kids got involved. And they went home and they made their own Twitter account. And so when we would post our learning in the classroom, they would go home and respond to things that we tweeted about. And we would use it as a part of our morning meeting. But we wanted to learn about candy making. As entrepreneurship, they designed, created, marketed their own candy, and we got some real world expertise. We went on a field trip to a bakery, a nearby bakery, and they actually came back to school, and it kind of went in a different direction than I originally thought. I thought it was going to be all candy making, but as the school year went on, I realized, these kids are experts at a lot of different things. Why not let them decide what they want to make? And so they came up with things that they are experts at. And so instead of just doing candy, we had something called the Birdine Bazaar. And they created their own projects. So we had marble masks, superhero masks, pink lemonade. We even got and we tweeted about all this. Our whole journey Twitter was involved with it, and they really got into that. It was really engaging for them. We did make candy bars, chocolate marshmallow pops, and so it was just so neat to see how I was a little leery that some of I wouldn't have time to fit all my content in and do this project, but looking back and reflecting on it, we did so much more content than I ever thought.
And you just mentioned it's key because there's things that you need to teach to make sure that the students are prepared to go on to the next level. And of course, we know they'll be tested on things. So you're able to do new things and just tie it into the type of things that you need to be studying.
Definitely. And I was nervous about that. And one way that we were able to tie it in was, we did the timeline of the project. Organizing it really helped, having a plan. So we didn't do this project every day, but we would have a certain day a week that we would spend on this project. Or it became a part of our writing curriculum. They had to do a how-to book on how to make their project. So it was really neat to see how it all fit together.
And I love the title of your project, Sweet Treats. I've got a question that's been texted from somewhere. How does a project-based approach change the culture of the classroom?
For our class, I've seen an improvement in just classroom community. They're all working together to collaborate together on this one problem. And it's real life. It's not just preparing them for second grade, it's preparing them for things they're going to do in their real life. And I really feel like they've made memories and learned things this year that they're going to remember their entire life, and that they could carry on to after they graduate from high school.
Now, so you've got first graders tweeting.
Yes.
I would think that many of their parents are not Twitter followers, but has that caused them to tweet also?
It has.
And so it's elevated the use of social media and technology in the home.
It has more, and I didn't even think of that when I started the project. We have moms who are following us on Twitter, and they're getting to see what we're doing in the classroom because we post pictures mostly. And we have about 10 teachers who follow us, so they think it's really cool when another teacher in our building has responded to something we tweeted about. It's really nice.
What advice would you give to other teachers from what you've learned? Is there something you've learned that's a great lesson for other teachers?
I think just not to be afraid to mess up. Not to be afraid if it doesn't go exactly the way you think it's going to go, that it's bad, because sometimes it's better than what you even thought it could be. Just not to be afraid.
Okay, good.